Hello everyone, my name is BlessPoolToy and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft series, where in today's episode I would like to focus on getting myself a mob farm. So last time I went ahead and fought the dragon and managed to get myself a couple shulker boxes. I got about 10 of them. I have put one in the ender chest, I believe, for all the fireworks and Elytras. Now, I think because I have an Elytra, I would like to get myself a mob farm constructed so that I can have some form of supply for of gunpowder. The sugarcane is not going to be much of an issue anymore, considering I have put a permanent sound point for the LA to go to. So whenever I'm harvesting, my LA will be going to here for yoink, and then it'll be delivered to here. So far it's been doing pretty good, and I've done the same on up on the surface. But I have already prepared some items. I still need to prepare a bit more, so I'll be right back. Alright, so that's all of the resources that I can think of having so far. But I'm unsure. If I'm going to... The question becomes if I want to use a boat clock instead of a redstone repeater clocks. I guess I could do that. Now my question is where I want to build this, because I do want it near my base and that I don't have to travel too far away. But I don't really want it to be too visible when I come here in and out, and I also don't want it to be in the way. So I may perchance go out in this ocean here. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So let's take our first flight on the Elytra, and let's see if my Elytra skills are safe. Not necessarily. Now I don't have Unbreaking on this, so I still need to get myself an Unbreaking 3 mending book village. I think this place is a good spot. It's a little bit further away and I can still see it from a distance, which is good. So I want to build it around here. And then, but I think I'd like to... I will make the mob farm, but I would like to make a make a shell on top of it so that it's not going to be looking too ugly. Alright. I think this should be enough. I think to start off I would like to only go for 10 layers to begin with, but I should have enough resources to do at least 20 layers. But rather going for a single module, I'd like to go for 2 models perhaps, so I can go 10 layers but 2 modules for that. Around here seems to be a good one. It's pretty open. It's not being hindered too much by anything, so I think this is a good spot to get started. Alright, I forgot to bring the scaffolding blocks to help building things a little bit easier. But man, that's so cool. I'm getting distracted. So, from here on out, I would like to build... So this is going to be the killing platform. I hope I have enough campfire for this. Soul campfire, specifically. Now, I also need to go a little bit lower because I need to make another platform for the killing platform. So that's going to be the main area where they will be collected, and then this part is where they will be killed. So, alright, that's the first platform done. Now I just need to make sure that the capturing area of the mobs is big enough for it to capture them. So before I do anything though, I need to check if the water goes all the way. Yep, it does. I think I may need to do a 30-minute AFK session at the cobblestone generator because I'm actually running low. Alright, but we sort of got it halfway done, so I think this should be big enough for it to be captured. So this is the point, and then it'll go 3 blocks out for the mobs to go here and to be captured. And to be... Yeah, I don't think I have enough soul camphor. I only have 10, so I need to go to the nether and grab some more soul sand. Alright then. And that's the last cobblestone that I had left in my inventory. But it wasn't too bad because I managed to build how many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, 3.5 actually. So that means I'm gonna have to do a 30-minute cobblestone generation session. But I'm gonna have to see how much how many buckets I can make, because I don't have that much iron left. And it seems to be about time that I should prepare for getting a villager breeder set up along with an iron farm set up, because I don't have that much iron left. So I need to make at least a couple worth. I think this is exactly going to be a 10, but I think I'd like to make 6 layers for the time being. I do have extra chests on standby, so I can use those. Other than that, I guess I can make 7. Alright, well, I will do an AFK session, and I also have to repair my Elytra at some point before I do anything else. Alright, we're flying in towards the farm. Wait. So I'm able to make at least 10 platforms, and we are at the 4th one, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So let's continue on with the building, and I'll give you an update. Alright, I'm running low on cobblestone again. But I think it's time. I think we're at a good point where we are. So we have 8 layers, so I'm going to make this the roof. I think it's 8 layers, hang on. Oh, we have 9 layers, okay. In that case, I am going to get more, I'm going to get some more blocks, mainly slabs in this case, considering, we're at the top, and I'm pretty satisfied with it, so I'll quickly gather some slabs, and I also need to gather some blocks for the bottom. Alright, that's all of the drop dispenser filled in. Let's see how much time is in between. Okay, it's done correctly. Ooh. I think I may need to... Oh, shoot. I may need to increase the time of the length when it's deactivated, so I need my blocks. About this much? Will that be too far? Okay. So if I were to take this and then have... Okay, how's that gonna work? That should be enough time. Yeah, that should be enough time for it to, for mobs to spawn on the platforms. Yeah, we're good on that front. Alright, that part's done. Now I just need to make these into slabs. Put these in here. I also need to grab some more, I didn't mean to do that. I need to make some, slabs. But that is good to know that it works. Or that the timing is good, gives the mobs enough time to spawn, and that is not going to be too much of a hassle. Now, I need to first off light the area on top of here, because mobs can spawn here and be in the way. So I am going to extend this out how many blocks? Because all of this needs to be dark, so I'm gonna go out 5 blocks and see how the light levels are. Well, that's a good sign. Bunch of creepers and skellies and zombies. So I just need to create the... So they go out just about right, so that means I can have water all along this line and make it into waterfall. So I may have come into a problem of the mob of spiders most likely falling onto this edge here. Although I'm not necessarily too concerned about strings, it's always nice to have some strings to make some wool. But for the time being, that's going to be fine for now. Now I just need to line this up, and I need to also... Oh yeah, I need to get some signs for this, so that the water isn't going to flow in. And then I need to make half of these, and then I'm going to have... around here, I'm going to make this part into a... where the soul campfire will be. Alright, so I need to make this ledge and have this be a water fountain. That way I may be able to not need the allies to help out, although it's always nice to work in harmony with them. So only these ones will have the water source to prevent... God damn it. That's gonna be the problem. And then if I have this, and then do this. Okay, it's not going to affect too much then. That's good. Alright, that's all of the water problem dealt with. Now I just need to build the collector system and make signs for these. I just need to get back and gather some more materials. Alright, so we're back here, and now I just need to put down the signs that I made. Yeah, the signs first, and then the... So this is gonna be 30 that I have in my inventory, so let's see. Break these two. It's dark. There you go. And now it's time to put the soul campfire. There you go, exactly much. And now it's time to put the rails. Oh, wait, I do have... I should have the components needed to make the item collector. I guess I'm finished with this, so I can do that. There you go. And now I can continue pillaring up here. And then here is where I'm gonna put this. Oh. I do have some blocks here, so I'm going to put... Nope, that's not what I want. Put that there. Because I need the comparator to be here. And then I need this. And I'm also going to need this. Put that there. The redstone repeater going into. And then it was that. Now it's on. And if we go like this, we should probably get some items, considering the last batch, or the current batch that... We didn't? Oh, wait. Ah, that's why it wasn't working, because there were too many. Alright. If that's gonna be the case, then I'm gonna have to reconfigure a little bit, but other than that, it's fine. I need to quickly get back to base, repair my Elytra again, and then I need to make sure to put a shulker box there for the time being. You know, even though the happy gas is rather very slow compared to having an Elytra, it does not beat the fact that you can just chill and watch the farm work. That's amazing. So the idea to resolve the issue of that would be to have a snaking silo, a snaking chest, so that I can be able to rails. There you go. So with the help of the gas, I can just the gas becomes a solid object when standing on. So I can just do this, do it like that, and then oh nope, and just lower like this, and it becomes really awesome. I'm gonna have to do it like this, although it's going to be blocked. Take this and put it in here. And put like this so that it snakes. And this one is going to be open while this one is not able to. And I'll do the same here. There you go. Yep. And it should be going into here. Yup, it sure does. Alright, so it works. Now, of course, if I wanted to, I could bring the gas over to here and just have one stayed in here. Although if I'm not mistaken, you could craft more happy gas, but it's like you need 8 gas tiers and 1 soul sand. Let's see it in action, actually. So that's the spider. Now, if I could turn this into an XP farm as well, I could do that. Alright, we're getting loot from this, which is awesome. So I can stay here and do my FK session. Alright. I think the next thing that I should be focusing on is getting myself prepare a villager breeder. And just have it ready for getting myself an Unbreaking 3. Come here. Can you get over here? Let's go back home. Because now this works, and it should be fine. So, I'm gonna quickly get back to base and get ready for something else. Alright, I made it back to base, and in perfect timing too. So, let's see it from a distance, which is amazing. You can see it work. Actually, hang on. Yep, that's the mob farm in all its glory. Now, it's funny how it's sort of supported by one kelp that supports this entire thing. That's a little bit funny. So, as As for the next episode, I think I will prepare to build a villager breeder and an iron farm, because I'm running so low on iron. It's actually becoming a little bit of a criminal, a little bit of a crime. So that's going to be actually, I can just write that down. Iron farm. I could also make an XP farm now that we have the end. I can go to the end and make an Enderman XP farm. That could be also worth the investment. So, yeah. I also would like to explore that stronghold a bit more, because it is within a deep dark biome, which is insane. So I would like to explore that, the deep dark, and also the pale garden. There's so much to explore, so I thank you all so much for watching the video. Be sure, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to click that like button, and if you didn't, you can click the dislike button. And if you want to be updated for the next video, be sure to click that subscribe button. And as always, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!